to an episode of Historically Marked. I am Jason. This is another Historic National Road episode and another Madonna the Trail. Yeah, I know you all love them. But you all know how fascinated I am by them. And this is the 8th one. This is just outside Beallsville, Pennsylvania. It's pretty much east of town as you're going on the National Road. And unfortunately, well, I'll show you some of the flaws. But people are going pretty much 70 miles an hour on this road, and it's a very beautiful scenic drive as you're going through all these towns just outside Washington, like going from Washington, Pennsylvania to here. I wish they had places where we could just stop and pull over and just take in the views, but I don't know why Pennsylvania does not offer that. But anyway, I'll show you the statue and some history. Here we go. So if you do want to go out and take a look at the statue, if you're going eastbound, it's on the left side, vice versa, westbound. But you had to park at the Nemecolin Country Club. I mean, the parking lot's just not that far. And one of the workers who was driving a golf cart, who was transporting stuff, he even offered to give me a ride here, which I thought was really nice of him. And then they also have steps to get up here. And it looks like somebody just mowed this. But one thing I did notice about this one was this is, I think, the second one of the eighth ones that I visited. This does not really have a marker. And by that I mean nothing with historical information on it. But I mean, it's still the same statue, don't get me wrong, because they're all identical. And they were all designed and sculpted by the same person. They were all sculpted by August Leimbach of St. Louis. I do not know when this particular one was placed. I even tried doing a lot of research about it online, but for whatever reason I was not able to find a date. Maybe it'll say on the statue. But down here, okay, never mind. Speaking of the devil, it says down here, Madonna the Trail, presented and dedicated December 8th, 1928. By the National Society of the Daughters of the American Revolution. Restored in 1990 by the Pennsylvania State Society, and again the Daughters of the American Revolution. So that's about the only one I see, unfortunately, but I'm glad either way the statue is still in great shape, as all the other ones I've seen so far are. The only other one I did not see a historical marker next to was in California, of all places, but New Mexico, Illinois, Missouri, I'm sorry, Illinois did not have one either, I take that back. But Indiana and Ohio and West Virginia did. So let's see what it says here on the left. Erected in 1928 in Washington County, Pennsylvania, the oldest county west of the Allegheny Mountains, named for the father of our country. And then back here is the National Old Trails Road. Yeah, there's apparently nothing back here, but somebody has done a good job landscaping, but you gotta watch out because you might run into some of these trees, I'm just saying. And then on the right side of the statue, on this historic spot, the hunting ground of the friendly Indian Nemecolin, this monument is erected and dedicated to the memory of our pioneer mothers. And that is exactly right. All these statues are dedicated to the hardworking women who pushed westward or migrated westward and helped take care of their children. I mean, men were often credited for doing the hard work, but women also deserve a little bit of credit as well, equal credit, you know, because they got to do a lot of responsibilities as well. So for those who are keeping track of the ones that I've seen so far and done videos on, I mean, yes, I've done 8, but the ones that I have yet to visit, starting in the east, is Bethesda, Maryland. It is not on the National Road. It is, however, in the old Historical Trails Road, and it's just not too far from Washington, D.C. I originally thought it was in Cumberland, which I was hoping it would be, but it's not. There's also Council Grove, Kansas, and Lamar, Colorado. Both are on the Santa Fe Trail, which is considered the National Trails Road. And then there was Springerville, Arizona. Now, I almost went there 2 years ago, but when I was doing my Route 66 trip. However, I decided that it was going to be pretty much an hour out of the way, and going just to see a statue is not going to be worth it. But I do hope to come back to northeastern Arizona sometime in the near future and get that statue. But I am Jason, just outside Beallsville, Pennsylvania, on the historic National Road. I'll see you guys in the next town. All right, signing off.